What's going on, guys? If you've clicked on today's video because your FPS is dying and your latency sucks, well, fear not, you've clicked on the right video and you're in the right place. If you want to be hitting clips like this on 240 FPS, almost zero input delay, come on, just watch the entire video. Today I'll be showcasing EXMTWEAKS Premium Utility version 1, newest on the market, just came out. Today we're going through everything that's included, from the tweaks, the utilities, to the game booster that's included in there. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, drop me a like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video.
Oh my fucking god!
Right, so once you've downloaded our file, you know, you're gonna, obviously it's still got a few issues with it, but I'm currently working towards it. As you can see, the icon looks a bit demonic, but don't worry, it's completely safe. We've ran this through Virus Total, as you can see. There's a screenshot on screen right now. It's only have one detection by some unknown antivirus that I've never heard of ever in my life. 1 out of 69 detections, which is pretty good. And to be honest, the antivirus that detected it uses AI, and obviously AI doesn't know that much, but our tweaking utility software uses admin privileges to make changes, so maybe that's why it got flagged. But hopefully in the future I can get this detection down to 0. But without further ado, obviously once you've downloaded the file, you want to obviously open it. You obviously want to run it as admin. So obviously you're going to run it as admin. This will pop up. You want to allow this app to make changes from an unknown publisher. You're going to press yes, and also you're going to see this for a brief second. Obviously you didn't capture that, but we'll go back to that. As you can see, there's an activate EXMTWEAKS, and it's like a UI, and then boom, you're going to be met by this nice looking UI. Nothing too flashy, nothing too over the top. Maybe there might be a couple bugs in this, but this is version 1. But as you can see, it's a very nice clean layout, which I like very much. Obviously, as you can see, I've got a system ready. It says your PC is ready for gaming optimization. Use the optimize tab to apply tweaks. And here I've made it so it gives us a performance score. So right now I'm currently idle. I'm scoring around about 90%. It's saying my CPU is normal, my RAM is good, my disk is really fast, and my network is ready. And as you can see, background processes, I've got 110 within normal range, which is average, so that's good. So you know, it's detected my system hardware, it's detected my Windows. I'm on 22H2. We can check this by pressing Windows R, typing in WinVer, press enter, and as you can see, I'm on Windows 10, and you can see the version as well, 190.45, which I'm on, and 22H2, as you can see. And if we have a look to our left, you've got dashboard, tweaks, utility, restore points, DNS manager, apps, game booster, restart PC, and you've also got a little help button which takes us to my Discord server. So if you ever need support, or you know, you don't know what you're doing with the tweaks and you want someone else to apply them like me, you can just open a ticket, ask for help. So the one thing I like about this, this Discord rich presence, is once you have this enabled, if you come to your Discord and if you click on your activity, as you can see, it comes up as if you're, like, you know, to tell people you're on my program. As you can see, EXMTWEAKS optimized Windows in Z's Premium Tweaks, which is a good little feature that I like. So let's close that. So without further ado, let's go through everything. Right, so if you're on the dashboard and you know you want to do the tweaks, I highly recommend that before you apply any tweaks or any changes to your PC, is to go ahead and make a restore point. You can make a restore point here, or you can make one in the restore point on the side tab. But for this demonstration, I'm gonna create a restore point right here. You're just gonna let it load, and then this message will pop up to say that it's been created successfully. You press OK. You can go to restore points. You can press refresh, and it should be Z's before, just indicating, you know, this restore point is before the tweaks. And just to check that it's there, if we click, so if you open system properties, press system restore, press next, as you can see we've got a restore point which we created with the utility, which is a nice little feature. But once you've created that, then you can head over to the tweaks tab, which everything gets a little bit more interesting. As you can see, we've got everything to do with your hardware: CPU, RAM, GPU, Windows, privacy, network, gaming, delay and cleanup. Everything all in one. But we've split them up so it makes it easier for you to categorize which ones you want to do. So if you're specifically playing Fortnite and you want to max out your CPU, then you click on the CPU. It's that simple. If you are experienced, like you want to get rid of some of the Windows features, then you just come to Windows. If you want to optimize your network to the best it can be, you'll come to network, obviously. And if you're having issues with latency and delay, well, no brainer, you just come to the delay category over here. But let's go through them and I'll show you a couple of them when you apply them. So coming over to CPU, you've got, these are the tweaks that you met with. You can also search them up as well, so you can say unpark CPU cores, so there you go, it comes up. Efficiency, you can disable Windows power efficiency, there you go. So let's do some. Let's go here, let's do this power plan one actually. Choose a power plan. As you can see, I'm on high performance at the moment. If we just put that on balanced, and if we click here, ultimate performance power plan, click apply, open power plan, oh, don't know how to spell, choose a power plan. As you can see, the tweak has automatically applied it to ultimate performance. As you saw before, we were on balanced, now we are on ultimate performance. So it's just the little things that make it go. You got CPU throttling disabled, so it allows you to use the full use of your CPU performance. So you can press apply on that and it's applied. It's that simple. You can go through, you can pick out which one you want to apply. If you don't see any increase or boost in FPS and you feel like it's made your PC worse and your game worse, you can always come back and go back to the restore point. Right, heading over to RAM, you know, it's everything to do with RAM. Like, you know, you can apply whatever tweaks you want. Optimize virtual memory allocation, disable memory throttling, like, you know, we can apply that, that's applied for guaranteed. There is a couple in here, like the RAM standby memory clear, which takes a couple minutes for it to clear. I highly suggest that you do this while you've got nothing running in the background, maybe Discord running in the background, that's about it. So if you're applying any of these tweaks, make sure you close every program in the back. That includes Fortnite, like any of your games, Chrome, anything in the background. You can have Discord open, which is fine, but I highly suggest that you close everything and just have this UI open. You got GPU, everything to do with GPU, DirectX shader cleanup. So if you experience FPS spikes, you know, you can just restart your GPU cache. Basically, this is cache buildup. So when you go into games, your GPU renders all that information and stores it on the GPU/PC. So next time when you go into games, the PC and the GPU work together and say, okay, I've got that memory, that cache build up from the last game, just use it in this game and you get better FPS. That's the whole point of it. So if you want to restart clean, because I know when there's a lot of build up of cache, it slows your PC down and, you know, it's not the best. So you can restart it by doing this cache cleanup. If you're on Windows 11 as well, you can disable Windows transparency effect, which is very nice because apparently the blur is to help reduce GPU load. And you've got a bunch of tweaks, man. You can't complain that there's not enough. Windows, anything to do with Windows, you know, is all here. I'll actually demonstrate. So if we go to settings, let me find it. So yeah, if we change our whole desk, like our whole setup to light mode, and then where is it? Here we go, enable dark mode. Let's say if you're on this and you just want to enable everything on dark mode, literally everything, you can literally just press apply. As you can see, it's on dark mode. Tweaks everything, privacy, network optimizations. This will help you so much if you experience ping spikes, if your download speeds are rubbish, everything. Literally just come here and do everything. This is one tweak that I haven't seen people like in these premium utilities have, is disable Nagel algorithm. It helps reduce latency by sending small packets immediately. So this, I've never seen any other tweak program have it, unless I've missed it or they've named it different, but this is like the official name for it when I applied for it. Tweak is in this section here for network. It's going to help you. It's going to help you lower ping, latency, everything. So yeah, so if we come over to, we can say gaming, but there's not much here. As you can see, enable game mode, enable end task with right click, like, okay, that's for task manager. And if you come over to delay, we've got a lot of tweaks for delay. This will help you lower that latency by a lot. So obviously you can disable the platform clock, can reduce. So basically turning this off will help with the CPU, can reduce interrupt and timer latency on some systems, requires administration and reboot. So obviously after, when you've applied all these tweaks, you're gonna have to restart your PC, which I will show and demonstrate. And obviously we've got a built-in timer resolution optimization, maximum foreground priority, short, quantum, 0x24, and system responsiveness to 0, and lowest input response latency. Guys, I've had testers try this. They said the latency and the input delay has reduced by a lot. They say they went from about 45 ms down to, I've seen people on 15, 10 ms. I know I've tried this. I was currently playing Apex. I was on 30 ms before, but I managed, with this optimization, I went from 30 all the way down to like 6-7 ms altogether, which is pretty good. And yeah, so that's about much as you get on the delay. Obviously this is version 1, there's not a lot of tweaks. There will be some new ones in the future potentially, but at the moment there's a couple of bugs in here that needs to be fixed, which is top priority. So hopefully we can get everything sorted and hopefully everything will be good. Right, coming over to utilities, we've got a whole bunch of utilities. This is not going to do anything by itself. This is just like a couple of things that you could do yourself, like a disk cleaner. Like, you know, it'll bring up this window which you can clean your disk. You press OK and look, it's cleaning your disk. I'm just going to cancel that because I don't need that. Storage sense, it's going to open your settings and it's going to show you your temp files. I think my temp files are ridiculous. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, you can view system info, fast startup, improves boot times by optimization. Startup, I think this is to do with the power plan, but obviously if your power plan if you're using my power plan, it should be already optimized for that. Graphics drivers, if you press restart, it will just basically do, well, I'll show you. Windows Control Shift B, you'll hear a beep, your screen will go black for like a millisecond. So once you've clicked restart, Control Windows Shift B, screen goes black for a second, and you know that's worked. You got flush DNS cache, release IP, renew IP, fix Bluetooth, a couple of fixes, system file checker, repair corrupted files to improve stability. Restore points, we've went over this. You know, you can come here, select a restore point, and you can press restore and it will go take you back. This is one thing that is a must, is DNS settings. I've got currently right now I've got 6 on here, which are all for different things. Obviously this will detect your Wi-Fi, If you're on Wi-Fi, it will say Wi-Fi. If you're on Ethernet, it will say Ethernet. But currently I'm using Cloudflare, the most fast and focused DNS, I think, best for gaming in particular. Some people prefer the Google one, but I prefer the Cloudflare, to be honest. If you just installed your PC as well, you can install any of the apps here. So we've got Discord, Steam, Epic Games. You can install it all from here. And GeForce Now, Nvidia apps, Spotify, Metal, OBS, everything in here. Google Chrome as well. And then you can also uninstall all the useless apps that Windows puts on your system for no reason. Obviously, you can toggle it, so all the useful apps. I don't know why OneDrive's a useful app, but as you can see, and you can check all here, and you can just press uninstall selected, and it will begin uninstalling it, as you can see. So we'll let that uninstall. As you can see, uninstall completed. So if we try to, let's search up get, I think it's started. No. So if we search up people, it's not there. And if we try and search up feedback hub, it's not there. Xbox app, not there. So as you can see, it's successfully uninstalled everything, as you can see. So yeah, that's pretty good. And obviously we've got the game booster. Currently I've got Roblox running in the background, so when I press start, it's detecting Roblox, and you know, it tells you there, and it tells you what it's boosted. So before you do any of this, before you enable the game booster, I highly recommend that if you've done all the tweaks, you come over here and you restart your PC. You just press restart, a message will pop up. Don't press anything, let your PC restart, and then hopefully when you restart, all the tweaks should be applied. And then from there you can load this back up. You can come to the game booster, and then you can just load up any game, press boost, hopefully it will detect it, and then you can go from there. So if we just press exit, as you can see, if I exit from here, it's not detected any game. So obviously we've got Fortnite, GTA, 5M, COD, Rust, and Arc Raiders. Currently I'm planning on adding more games like R6, Dead by Daylight, and a couple more other games to the list. So for the meantime, we've just got Fortnite, GTA, 5M, COD, Rust, and Arc Raiders for the time being. And yeah, I think that's about everything that I can show you with version 1 here, guys. So if you do like the look of this and you really want to cop for yourself, there's a link in the description to the Discord server. Go join that and open a ticket, or go check out the website if the website's live. Yeah, if you really want to cop this, and don't take my word for it, take the reviews, the peoples that have made reviews, my testers. They've all tried it, they've all had good experience. I'll put a couple of the reviews on screen right now, as you can see. Bam, 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 there you go. And here are some clips as well from one of my testers who plays Fortnite quite a bit. I think a bit too much, to be honest. But as you can see, he's on stable 240 FPS. Feels like he's on 0 delay, and he's hitting clips like this. Like, can you believe that? That's just unbelievable.
What can I say?
But yeah, without further ado, if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe, drop me a like, and if you want to cop these tweaks for yourself, join the Discord down in the description. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.